Okay, now the first thing that we have to do is to read the question statement, which states in the diagram O is the center of the circle, which is quite important for us. Sorry, O is the center of the circle, diameter LR, this is also important, subtends LK, angle LKR at the circumference of the circle. N is another point of the circumference, and chords LN and KN are drawn. Angle L1 is equals to angle L1 is equals to 58 degrees. Sorry about that. Then we know that angle N1, not angle N1, but rather question N1 states find LKR, which is this one. And immediately we hear diameter. We know that we can use angle in a semicircle. So basically, let's write Dr. Capita. Do you have a diameter? Yes, we have two of them, which is LR and NK. Do you have radii? Yes. Do you have a cyclic chord? Yes. Do you have a parallel line? No. Tangent? No. Now this means that we're going to focus on the diameter angle and the circumference, right? Angle at the angles in a semicircle. So this means that angle LKR is equals to 90 degrees. Angle in a semicircle. Okay. Now 9.2, let's find angle R. Now for angle R, we know that this is 58 degrees, and we have to find R. How can we do that? The sum of angles in a triangle. So I'm going to say angle R plus angle L1 plus angle LKR, which is 180 degrees. Reason, sum of angles in a triangle. Now angle R is going to be 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 58 degrees, which angle R it equals to, let's punch it quickly in the calculator, which is 32 degrees. So angle R is 32 degrees. Now for 9.3, which is angle N. Now for angle N, we are basically going to say angle N is equals to 32 degrees. Reason, angle in the same segment, right? And we could say angle R to make it neat. And yeah, so we've reached the end of this video. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And by the way, guys, with Euclidean geometry, there's multiple ways you can get your answer. Like for the instance, sorry, for 9.1, we know that we can either use the long way, which is to find the angle here, which is 90 degrees. We know that for angle at the semicircle. And after we find it, we would then subtract 90 from 58 degrees, which would be left here with 32 degrees. Showing the other method, let me use a different marker, of which we'll find 32 degrees. Then, after that, we're applying this in the same circle segment. Then K2 is equals to 32 degrees. Now, since we know that this is both two radii, we would have 58 degrees. Okay. Then after having 58 degrees from angles, opposite angles, equal sides, right? We would then add them up, and we will get 90 degrees.